Getting monetized on YouTube is harder than I thought. So my YouTube channel is like super old. I think I first started it like, I don't know, a long time ago. Let's just say a long time ago. I'm not sure how old the account is, maybe since like 2012. But I didn't really start posting anything on the account until 2019. So in 2019, I decided I'm going to start posting type beats on YouTube. Now, I never really liked type beats. At the beginning of me posting type beats on YouTube, I was as confused as a lot of people are, thinking that type beats is copying. What I ended up finding out is that type beats is not copying. It's just a way to market and get eyes on your beats so that people will pick them. At least that's if you do it right, in my opinion. So I'm gonna tell you what I've learned from my YouTube journey so far, despite it being extremely difficult. But first, let me kind of tell you the history of my channel. Now, I have been working in the studios in Atlanta a lot, and I was engineering. And one of the things that I noticed is that 9 times out of 10, when I was engineering a session, the artist would come in and say, hey, pull this beat up off of YouTube. So I said, well, if everybody else is on YouTube, then I might as well put my beats on YouTube too. So I figured a great way to get me out there as a producer would be to put my beats on YouTube. Like I said, this is despite me not really ever wanting to do type beats, but I said, whatever, let me put some beats on YouTube. So I started posting on YouTube and I realized, okay, I have to be consistent. So I started posting one beat every single day. And I think I did this for like a year and a half, 2 years. Now, throughout this 2 years of posting beats every single day, you know, I got some traction. I got some people that wanted to buy beats. I got some people that wanted to lease beats. I got artists that want to lock in. I networked with a lot of people. There's a lot of benefits as a producer to posting beats on YouTube. And while I did have some beats go crazy and get tens of thousands of views, overall, I wasn't getting a whole lot of views and my channel never got monetized. But at the time, I'm thinking, you know, one of my biggest problems is consistency. So I'm thinking as long as I post consistently, eventually it'll grow and it'll take off. Now, I'm not saying you can't build a type beat channel on YouTube because obviously there are tons of producers who build huge channels. But I think the incentives are bad for type beats and for music on YouTube. I'm not sure if YouTube actually really cares about the type beat producer. I don't think they really have, I don't think the platform is really geared towards that. So I think the incentives are bad. And let me tell you why. So if you've ever worked in a real studio, then you know that most artists pick beats in like 2 seconds. It's probably 0.2 seconds. Like as soon as the beat comes on, they know whether or not they want to rap on it. Now, maybe it's like 10 or 15 seconds at the most, but I mean, artists pick beats really fast. Now, YouTube's incentive is to keep you on the platform as long as possible. We all know that YouTube gets paid from ad revenue. The longer you can get people watching a video, the more ads you can serve them and the more revenue you can make. So YouTube's incentive is to keep you on the platform as long as possible. Now, that incentive is counter to the incentive of a beat or a type beat on YouTube, because if it's a really good beat, the artist is probably gonna pick it in 2 seconds, pull it up, and they're gonna go download it. When I was engineering in the studio, the first part of the session is picking beats. As soon as the artist picks the beat, you take the beat, kick it over to one of those websites where you can download the video, immediately download it, and you start recording. Now, I'm not saying that's the right way to do things. I'm not condoning it or anything like that. I'm just telling you the truth of how things go in the studio. Artist pulls up a beat on YouTube. They say, I like that beat. The engineer is going to pull it up, put it on the website, and immediately download it, and they're going to record. So what that means is the incentives for the type beat producer or the producer and the incentives for YouTube are not aligned. Those two incentives are in conflict. If YouTube wants to keep you on the platform as long as possible and a good beat is going to get picked as fast as possible, then honestly, the better your beats are, the less likely your views are going to go up, because YouTube is not going to show your stuff to a lot of people. At least that was my experience. Again, I know there are tons of type beat producers that are huge. I don't know how they do it, but I know it can work. All I'm saying is it's hard as an up and coming producer to compete with the big producer channels who already have lots of subscribers, lots of watch time, lots of fans. It's hard to compete with them as an up and coming producer, because if your beats are good, sometimes it can work against you. So around last year, I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and start adding more stuff to my channel. Let me put more music up there. Let me film more regular videos such as this so I can start to put more content on my channel and really add more of a reason for people to come to my channel and to watch videos. And so one of the lessons that I learned through the process of making quote unquote regular videos is it's not just about consistency, it's also about quality. Now, I don't mean quality in terms of like basic quality, like, are my beats good? I mean, I know my beats are good, or at least I think so. But I think quality means, are you giving people what they want to receive from you? You see, I think there's like two levels of quality. There's like surface level quality, and then there's true quality. Surface level quality is like, how good is your beat? How good is your music? How good is your video? Is it shot well? Is it filmed well? Is it edited well? I think those type of things about the production level of your video is more like surface level quality. But true quality, that may be closer to like value. Like, what value are you providing? And is that what people want to receive from you? Your surface level quality could be really high, but if you aren't saying anything, then your true value is really low. The real value just isn't there. You aren't providing any value because you aren't actually talking about anything. So I think it's important that you understand both types of quality, not just the quality and the production value of what you're putting out, but also the real value, the real meaningful internal value of what it is that you're providing to the world. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be consistent, because I think you 100% should be consistent. All of the big YouTubers that I'm looking at as a blueprint, they all say, be consistent. Not only that, but you have to post as much as possible. Some people say to post every day. Some people say post multiple times a day. I think consistency and quality are interrelated. So I think you have to find the perfect balance between high quality content and consistently posting and frequency. You have to find the highest quality content that you can post at the most consistent rate possible. You want to max out the quality and max out the consistency so that you're able to post the best quality, highest value content that you can. And so while getting monetized on YouTube is hard, I'm still not monetized, but I do believe that that is the formula for getting monetized. Posting the highest quality content at the most consistent rate possible, so that you can provide true value to your audience and true value to the people that resonate with the content that you're putting out. So if you got some value from this, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me some comments down below and let me know, how has your journey been getting monetized on YouTube? Has it been difficult? Has it been easy? Are you one of those rare people that just shot up instantly? I mean, hey, if you are, let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But let me know your experience. Let me know if you agree or disagree. My name is Dumas. I make beats, and if you want to work, hit me up.